And first, here at 5, a live look at a busy Muhammad Ali International Airport where travelers are waiting to head back home from their holiday vacations. Today is said to be one of the busiest days for travel, and it won't be looking much better leading up to the new year. It's our top story right here at 5. Thanks for joining us. I'm Connie Leonard. From coast to coast, weather is impacting travel as a parade of storms rips across the country. All of this comes as another troubling incident hits the TSA. ABC's Doreen Shaw starts us off with that story.
Millions are set to travel home after Christmas right as the South is being slammed by another round of severe weather. Just one day after multiple tornadoes hit southeast Texas, forcing residents to safety. Move! This powerful twister knocking over a postal van in Houston. The entire side of this home ripped off. Across the country, a parade of storms. And further west, travelers heading toward the snow and surf bracing for challenging conditions. Officials in Colorado say heavy snow and intense winds may create avalanche conditions tonight and are warning people not to travel to the backcountry from tonight until Monday night. Over in California, officials pointing to a high surf advisory along LA County and Malibu's coasts, saying waves up to 8 feet high and rip currents may increase drowning risks. All this coming as airports remain jam-packed. Local police now also looking into another stowaway incident, this time a Delta Airlines flight from Seattle to Honolulu on Christmas Eve. The flight moments away from takeoff when it had to return to the gate after the crew found an unticketed passenger.
This has got to stop because there is a very definite security risk in having people get aboard without a ticket.
Officials say the person exited the plane and was arrested in a terminal bathroom. TSA saying the passenger was screened at a checkpoint but somehow bypassed ID verification and then got on the plane without a boarding pass.
These procedures have to be airtight, 100% perfect. And now, because people have gotten on not only by getting through TSA without the proper credentials, but also getting on the airplane, this has to be a major focus.
Doreen Shaw, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Our Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Jessica Farley join us live now from the Ali International Airport where hundreds of people are waiting for their flights. So, Clarice, how's the airport crowd been throughout the day there?
Hi, Connie. So from what I've seen, it's been running fairly smoothly. Of course, outside there's a lot of activity with planes coming in and out of the airport. But when you come inside, it's stayed fairly quiet until those flights let off. And from the people that I've spoken to, they've actually come home, been able to get back home on time after leaving on a flight that was delayed. So people have been raving about the short lines and the wait times at the Louisville's airport. So it doesn't really feel like one of the busiest travel days of the holiday season here. Over a 2-week period from December 20th to January 5th, the airport has nearly 1,150 departing flights with nearly 112,000 scheduled seats.
Baggage came right out, plane landed. I mean, it was just as easy as it's probably easier than most travel days with 4 kids. So.
I'm told this past Monday, the 23rd, is the busiest Monday during that 2-week holiday period at the airport. And I talked to a family who left that day, and even then it was clear. Low wait times and short lines, making coming home enjoyable with what can often be exhausting traveling. And if you are planning on traveling in the next few days and planning to travel for the holidays, of course, remember with gifts, they cannot be wrapped. And you do want to check with TSA. There are requirements, so if you do plan on bringing things like food, to check on those requirements before packing up your things. Live in Louisville, Clarice Shaley, WHAS11 on your side. Connie?
All right, some good reminders. Thank you so much, Clarice. Well, according to FlightAware, which tracks flight delays and cancellations, there are more than 5,400 delayed flights today in the U.S. More than 120 have been canceled. All right, let's check in with our local weather here in Kentuckiana, and it looks a little bit better out there, Sam, than what we saw earlier, which is that heavy fog.
Yeah, that's right. We just see some showers kind of pass through downtown about an hour ago. Things are looking to dry out right now, which is good news, but I want to give you a healthy reminder. The next 24 hours, if you do venture out, just pack that umbrella just in case a random shower pops over your neck of the woods. But as far as we're concerned, the next 24 hours, most spots will be dry. The only issue will be tomorrow night, and I'll be getting into that in just just a moment. Here's a look at the temperatures the past 20 hours or so. Earlier this morning and late last night, we did dip down to the mid-40s, but we have seen kind of a steady increase in temperatures, also hitting about 57 for the grand total in Louisville around 4 and 5 o'clock. Now, right now, we're sitting pretty in most spots, especially if you don't like it too cool this time of the year. 57 in Brandenburg and locally right now in downtown Louisville and towards the airport, we're at 55, the capital city at 53. So I'm not too concerned about temperatures tonight. The only concern will be for that pop-up shower overnight and stretching into tomorrow morning. The average low temperature right now, 30 degrees, and we're going to be hovering in the mid to upper 50s, so we'll take it. Here's actually a quick look at the metro. A couple of straggling little areas of drizzle and light shower activity, mainly along into the east here of I-65, but in the meantime, we are going to be staying relatively dry, and once again, we cannot rule out that pop-up shower tonight. Now, take a look at Futurecast pretty closely. We're going to be waking up tomorrow morning to once again temperatures staying pretty warm and a spotty shower again around midday. Temperatures in Louisville around noon tomorrow looking to be nearing 60, but that main issue will come into play Saturday night right around 11 o'clock as it's going to be a rainy night ahead of us Saturday night and going into early on Sunday morning. And once again, one more little pop-up shower into Sunday afternoon. Connie, I'm going to be talking more about the complete 7-day forecast as we're going to be ringing in 2025 with relatively cold temperatures.
All right. Thank you so much, Sam. We appreciate that. Well, right now, a free job training program for young people aged 16 to 24 in the Louisville area is temporarily pausing due to budget cuts. It's the Whitney Young Job Corps facility that's off Shelbyville Road just past the Jefferson County line. And reporter Travis Breeze spoke to a violence reduction activist who says this program was really beneficial, Travis.
It sounds like it's been something that has been relied on a lot, maybe if you look back 10 years or so. I spoke to Dr. Eddie Woods, who said that this is a place that many young people have had their lives turned around. He acknowledged that they've worked with them a lot less recently, but it is still sad to hear that it may be closing. Just west of the Cardinal Club golf course is a piece of federal property that has helped many kids.
We were getting results from it. You know, even if the young person didn't stay there long, it started to move them towards some level of discipline. The Whitney Young Job Corps facility offers room and board to low-income people aged 16 to 24 to help them finish their schooling and get trained for a job. They were looking with a more positive eye at individuals who had checkered backgrounds, if you will. Dr. Eddie Woods, with No More Red Dots, a violence prevention mission based in the Portland neighborhood, used to send many kids there. It's been maybe a couple of years. This month, the government announced the facility is pausing operations, but did not say exactly when that would happen. We're pretty much at a place where we need more resources as opposed to some being taken away, even the smallest of ones. The Department of Labor posted on December 19th that this facility, as well as one in Maryland, were temporarily pausing to ensure the economic viability of the entire Job Corps program. It said that transfers for all current students were being arranged. I was trying to figure out when I was reading that, you know, what the plan was. I mean, it's got to be something. The director of this facility did not want to answer any questions Friday. Job Corps' website says there are facilities in Cincinnati and Edinburgh, Indiana. You can't just take something that's significant and not do it anymore. While he hasn't referred anyone here in a few years, Dr. Woods says the Whitney Young Job Corps is very needed. He hopes the staff and students won't be in for too much of a shock after the holiday break. The Department of Labor also said it will be up to the incoming administration, the Trump administration, and the next Congress to continue this roadmap, meaning the roadmap that they have laid out for how to keep this program alive. In the studio, Travis Breeze, WHAS11 on your side. All
right, Travis, thank you so much. Kentucky State Police say a traffic stop led to the arrest of a Wisconsin man wanted for murder and burglary. In arrest documents, investigators say early this morning, Roosevelt Davis forced his way into a home in Springfield, Kentucky, and shot 2 people. One of them, Kadisha Birch, died at the home. Another person was taken to the hospital. Shelbyville police officers later arrested Davis in Simpsonville during a traffic stop. Investigators say Davis admitted to burglarizing a bank in Milwaukee, then using the money to buy guns and camouflage. Davis reportedly told detectives he drove to Kentucky to kill the two people. One of them was his common-law wife. He's charged with murder, attempted murder, and burglary. A Louisville man is facing several charges accused of shooting his own brother. Officers arrested Victor Brown yesterday and charged him with killing Kevon Brown on April 24th. Now, police say Kevon was found shot inside a car that crashed at 10th and Broadway. Victor was in the passenger seat. Investigators say surveillance video showed the car traveling normally before suddenly veering off and hitting two other cars. Today, Victor Brown faced a judge on his charges.
All right. Public defender will be appointed. I am going to be setting this bond at $1 million to home incarceration if posted. And that is going to be a no firearms order and no contact with any family member of the alleged victim.
Brown pleaded not guilty to multiple charges, including murder and wanton endangerment. He's due back in court January 6th at 9 a.m.